Hello, everyone, and welcome back to First Look, episode 16. And as you can see by the picture here of just a few of the WWE Ultimate Edition collection that I have, specifically, we're going to take a look at the first look at The Rock. So, The Rock is in stores now. Specifically, I know a lot of these are very hard to get, and they heavily jump in the aftermarket. The Rock specifically, I have seen at Target. I don't know if he is indeed a Target exclusive, like a lot of these Ultimate Editions seems to be, although I know some are on Amazon. I know Ringside has The Undertaker and Kane. But you can get this Rock right now. Him and John Cena, I believe, are the latest two that can be found on Target.com or in the Target stores themselves. And I know the first Rock was very hard to get. I want to say he was an Amazon exclusive. That was the Brahma Bull edition of The Rock. This one's a little bit more modern version of The Rock, as you can see. Comes with 3 heads. They're all bald. More of the movie Dwayne Johnson, a.k.a. The Rock. Comes with a very cool WWE title. I believe this is when he defeated CM Punk at the Royal Rumble. It's got the Soldier t-shirt here. And then trying to Team Bring It. Okay, so that's what it says on there. It's hard to see on there. I'm trying to read that and record. Not my favorite version of The Rock. Not going to lie, but it is a very cool figure. And I kind of have, I don't want to say a love-hate relationship per se with some of these. Beautiful artwork. As most of you know, as we see 6'5", Miami, Florida, The Rock Bottom, 8-time WWE champion. Finally, The Rock has come back to the Ultimate Edition. If any jabroni ever, and The Rock means ever, wants to go one-on-one with the Great One, they will have the smacketh layeth down by the most electrifying man in sports entertainment if you smell what The Rock is cooking. So, very cool figure, and I think most of them line up with the same images on the side, as you can see as we're taking a look at Flair on the side. Again, I wouldn't say that these are a bad investment. You just, because it's just stacked of dimes, alternate heads on these things, accessories. Rock comes with the mic, belts that look just phenomenal on these. And I'll take a look, as you can see, what you can also do with some of these. It just really depends on your taste. I mean, it got the 8+, just seeing that now, aged tag on there. They're a deluxe WWE figure, so basically you're looking at a beefed up figure. The thing with this and plastics in general, that the price of it's gone up. These are retailing at $32.99, and as of now, I mean, we're in trying times as it is, but just the price tags are getting higher on these figures, so you got to really be selective. I mean, if you're a completist and it's something you can't help, I pity you guys. I know I've been there, mostly with comics starting off. Even some of my favorite toy lines of all time. I mean, sometimes you just don't know everything that might be out there. So the fact that we have the internet now and everything, I don't say now, with the internet being so prevalent where you can look up everything, you pretty much have the ability to basically see and look up every figure that might be in the line. So makes everything a heck of a lot easier. But I understand money's tough, and it's for all of us, so some of these you're just going to have to make that choice on. I will say you need to really get in tune with the apps, the Target app specifically. Buy one, get 50% off. I got another Austin on the way, and a lot of these times I get them for trade. I get them for an investment type of purpose, to maybe get something a little bit harder that I didn't find the first time around. So, and that's probably what I'm looking at with this Rock, because I have a kind of just slightly customized the Hasbro Rock, as you can tell on these. So it's not going to be one I use. I mean, I'm a fan of the Brahma Bull version. So, basically I got, soft goods t-shirt on the Rock Custom, and that's all I really needed. I kept the same head on the Hasbro version because I liked it. And I just really have no need for this Rock because, again, I mean, unless they make one with the big chest tattoo and everything, it's not even one of my favorite Rock t-shirts to use on there. So again, this is more probably trade bait maybe. But to use an example on any of these, we'll put the Rock kind of behind there. I mean, the Flair is just beautiful. Now, for any custom figures, obviously, too, he might be a little bit tougher for the Hasbro style retros. But the Flair heads itself, just beautiful. He's wooing in one, smiling on the other, old cocky Ric Flair smile. Come with a beautiful, gorgeous belt in the Flair edition there. And again, that's, if you're going to display a Ric Flair figure, incredible. Incredible, classic Flair, completely. Even the Hogan. And you could just see different things you could do with them. You know, not to get off too far on a tangent, but it's also we're taking a first look, Ultimate Edition Rock, but we're looking at what else you can do with these figures too to kind of sell you on it. You have the base, you have the figure itself with the Hogan you can use, just kind of, you know, you could keep him, you know, quasi-generic there. You could put his head, I mean, I'm here, he's on a Scott Hall body from the 4-pack Mattel. But here's kind of what I tried to do. He didn't really come with a necklace. I know the Hulk Rules kind of versions did. I kind of made my own, kind of silver style that Hogan came with. But I took the bandana, put on one of the alternate heads. Those are the other two. Took the soft goods, the belt, and his weightlifting belt. Kind of made my own tights on there and painted my. I mean, not everybody's going to be this, you know, ambitious to do it. I mean, I'm the greatest customizer in the world, but, you know, there's just so many different things you could do with these things. I mean, and there's a lot of customizers who are just incredible, nowhere near their level, but you can see, you know, you kind of make your own deal. And the same thing, or less of the Hogan, because there was more painting involved with this. What I did, and I mean, customized, kind of made my own huge, it's more like a soup can than a beer can, but what I kind of did with the Austin is I took some pieces from, as you can see, an old Jakks figure, his head, because I was using that hat with the Austin, put his actual retro head in the package. I didn't like the gold chain he had on there. I actually had one from a different Austin. I feel that looks better. That one looks really heavy and kind of, I don't know what type of texture you're going for on that one. But I took what I needed. The hat was cool. The belt, just incredible. Like I was saying, I put a Smoking Skull one in there because I was never really a huge fan of that. And again, there's no colored highlights, but on these Ultimate Edition, there's colored highlights. And this was a fairly easy one because I took the actual Austin figure, and again, it was using that head. As you could see, it's a big difference between the other two heads in there. Took my favorite head on there. I mean, he's kind of angry there. I don't know. I'd have to kind of take a look and see. I feel this one looked more like Austin from the Ultimate line. Swap that head out. I had already had a Jakks kind of vest, and I love the DTA more than I do the 316 vest. Just personal preference, obviously, and faith-wise. I love the Stone Cold on the skulls, and of course his classic one is the 36, you know, is the Austin. I prefer the DTA vest. The only thing I wish I had was the detail on the back of that vest, and there's just no way to combine that. So I'm going to keep the one I like displayed. I actually got knee braces from another Austin. I used the custom, and I just made a little bit later Austin, put the double knee braces on them, and some of these are just beefing up your retros. And I feel like the Ultimate Editions are insane for that. I mean, they're not going to make a Fiend retro unless he ever returned to WWE, as Bray Wyatt's dabbling some horror movie stuff now. Being a fan of Bray Wyatt and stuff, this great figure. I had the one and used, made my own custom Fiend in there and didn't really use anything from this. I mean, if his coat was just complete, like hard plastics, I would have possibly wanted to use that one. But again, just like the Smoking Skull, not a huge fan of that, his own face on the front of the belt title. So I just ended up hanging on to this. And I mean, I don't have every single The Fiend character. I never got the WWE Universe, Masters of the Universe one, nor did I get the latest one that you can still find in stores now, the SummerSlam one with the blue title. Again, just the price stuff just priced me out a little bit, but this was a must-get. I wanted to get the Ultimate Edition one, and it's just an awesome figure. The details on these are incredible. But you can use the extra accessories, the extra heads. You can see just a couple of the ones I did on the Hogan and Austin. And I actually made a package that Looks pretty believable that that could be an alternate box of them. That's not the actual package. Like I said, the black hat needs to be in there. The belt was swapped out. But for the most part, I just kind of did my own thing with that. But to go back to The Rock, it's just like, you know, pick your favorite characters. If it's a little price heavy, pick your favorite characters and, pick and choose who you want. The Ultimate Line, obviously, the price has gone up, but there are sales to be had, too. So when you take a look at these figures, they're just incredible. I can't give enough credit to them. I know the big knock, like I said, price, but pick and choose who you want then. And just know that you could bust them open loose and do a lot of different things with them too, and keep the regular figure how you want it. Alternate heads are usable. The accessories are very usable. And, I mean, if you want alternate versions, you could just, do the double Hogan like that one, street clothes Hogan. You could do the same thing with the hands and anything with The Rock and just any of the ones that are going strong with this line. So pretty sure this line's continuing. There was rumors like that may not be available at Target, but Rock and Cena are available now. Even Flair, Hogan, or excuse me, not Hogan, Flair and Austin, along with The Rock, are showing up. I'm pretty sure Cena could be easily had because seeing him pretty plentiful in Target stores. Go with the Target app, you can find it. I mean, there wasn't too many Flairs that dropped recently, but they dropped, and they dropped, unfortunately, after to buy one, get 50% off sale. But I'm pretty sure as we're into early November going in towards the holiday season, you're going to see at least one more sale that might be very beneficial. It's just you got to have the timing down. If they do a week-long sale, look up these figures, scan the UPCs, put them on your alert, and when it drops, you just got to be quick and try to get, have something else in your cart ready to go. If there's a 50% off the next one sale or something going on like that, just be ready to buy two figures when that one drops. That's the best advice I can give you guys. But, we're here for the first look. Like I said, that's the first look of the Ultimate Edition WWE The Rock. And, yeah, please like this video if you like it. Share it if you want to get the channel some more recognition so we can pump out more of these. Comment below if there's something you don't like or do like. Feel free to comment at all. I appreciate all you guys watching. And again, and if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see we're going to be pumping out more of these first look videos. And I'm trying to just change it up a little bit. I'll show some of the comparisons, what I'm doing like I'm doing here. If I got more figures in the line, whatever I have available, I try to bring out with the first look just so you can kind of get a comparison going. And hopefully you guys enjoy that part of it. Might make a few little longer videos, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.